How you doing, everybody? Here are the expressions from tonight's meetings. So, a polite way to say you're happy to see somebody is go for the first time is nice to meet you. This is the first time. Nice to meet you. This is very often that low sound, the schwa, the most common sound. Nice to meet you. This T and Y sound often gets a ch. Nice to meet you. You don't always hear nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. And after you tell them where, they'll ask you where you come from. I come from. So, where are you from? So, where are you from? No sound for the E. The R moves over. So you get a little R sound here and a new sound here, R. So, where are you from? And of course, I would say, I'm from Flushing. How about you? How about you? The W moves over to the A. That common rule, whenever you have a consonant followed by a vowel sound, you get a new sound. Well, how about you? Again, that T and Y sound gives you a ch. How about you? How about, I'm from Flushing. How about you? Now in the conversation, the person was talking about being in the military, and when you were in the military, you moved to a lot of different places. So she says, we moved all over the place. We moved all over the place. Again, that consonant followed by a vowel, you get a new sound. So you moved all. And again, consonant followed by a vowel, low. So we moved all over. We moved all over the place. Get a very soft R sound. We moved all over the place. We moved all over the place. We moved all over the place. Well, we moved all over the place, but mostly we were overseas. Mostly we were overseas. Often this T disappears in quick, casual conversation. So you might hear mostly, but you might mostly. We were. No sound for that. You get a very soft R sound here, and the R moves over to the O, row. So mostly we were overseas. Again, just a soft R sound, not a over. Over. Mostly we were overseas. Mostly we were overseas. If you live in the United States and you go to Europe, we say that's overseas. If you go to Asia, that's overseas. So mostly we were overseas. Okay, that's the past. So what do you do now? So what do you do now? These are two very similar sounds. You're only going to hear one. Now this is a very soft D sound. A lot of times a combination with that. See, it's not the high sound, it's very low. So what? So what? You don't hear so what do. So what do you do now? You'll notice sometimes do is do. Here it is. And this is very often just a ya, not you. So, what do you do now? So, what do you do now? You might say, well, I'm a teacher. Oh, really? That's just a polite way of saying, oh, a little surprise. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, really? Oh, really? Sometimes when you surprise somebody a little bit, they'll say, oh, no kidding. No kidding. You're telling me the truth, right? No kidding. Sometimes the G sound is not made, just get an N sound. No kidding. Oh, you've been teaching 20 years. No kidding. See you in the next meeting.